Welcome, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome, newcomers. I hope you guys enjoy the channel, the tutorials, and become part of this journey with me, with us, one big family. If you have not subscribed yet, I ask you please to do so to help out the channel, and also give a thumbs up on the video. It's extremely important for us creators. My threads are Portugal brands. I am in Europe. These are 4-ply, similar to Lydia number 3, a little bit thinner. My colors go by number and not by name. Example, like this green, color number 23, color number 30, and color number 40. Now I get questioned a lot, or receive a lot of emails asking about my threads. I do ship it out. They're $12 a ball. They're 100 grams, equivalent to 325 yards. This is a minimum order of 6 in order to cover the shipping cost, because that's just horrendous how the shipping cost is out here. I make nothing out of it, gain nothing out of it. It's more for you guys to enjoy these beautiful colors, because a lot of you love the mixed colors, especially that I do get them out here, which I can't find any around now. But anyway, so, you know, like in the pinks or in the blues, or I'm trying to find other ones, into the brown and Tiffany blue. Anyway, there's all kinds. So if you want to order, you can always go through my email. It's below in the description box. I also like to mention I do have a Facebook crochet group, private group, because a lot of scammers out there with the cuts and bits links. You should not open those links no matter which group you're in. They're fraud. And you must have a profile pic in order to be a member in my crochet group, because we don't want scammers in. So I also do have a crochet page you can follow. You can always get a hold of me through there, or through Instagram or TikTok. All of the links are below in the description box. Very easy, just click and join. So, and for the most part I use 2.7 hooks, sometimes a 3, depending upon the project that I'm using. Of course, we always need a small one to tuck in loose ends, and a pair of scissors. Thank you so much, everybody, for your kind words and your suggestions, your opinions, and your requests. I try to fill everybody's requests as much as I can. If you do have questions and I'm delayed answering, it's because of my time zone is different. But I do answer to everybody. God bless all of you, and enjoy the tutorial. Okay, everyone. So we're going to create, I've been working on this set now for some of you that had participated on my live for the Christmas draw, or just happened to be there. Saw that I was showing one that I was working on, and a charger, a plate charger. Now, I'm making a set with these different sizes so you guys can know and how to work the different sizes. This is a pretty good size for a plate charger. And then I just completed this small one as a plate mat or as a doily. I'm going to work now on an oval one, the same color, which is a 4-ply 100% cotton thread. It's got gold bling bling. My cameras do not pick up as well on these colors, but it is what it is. And I have also the white bling bling, and this one has silver. Absolutely stunning. It's a whole different color in person. It does not bring it out as much on camera, unfortunately. But anyway, we're going to be working on the oval. These ones I will do a tutorial, and I'm thinking of doing the tutorial with the reds, Christmas themed colors. Okay, so just to give you an idea, I hope you guys like it. I had to work my way around this one. We have to have even numbers on these X's. These are X's, and I happen to have 41, so I had to take it apart and redo that section to take one X out. There has to be even numbers of multiples of 4. So on here I have 40, and I happen to have, when I did it, 41. So I needed to jump. Instead of skipping 2 stitch, I had to skip on one of them 3 just to come to the even number. Okay, so let's get started. 2.7 hook, very easy. I'm going to do this or create this as I go, so bear with me, watch ahead on the video before you create anything. Sometimes mistakes can be done, and if you watch ahead, then you can just avoid taking it down. Okay, and thank you so much for participating on the Christmas giveaway. Congrats to the winners, and thank you for being there and supporting the channel. God bless you. Let's get started, everyone. So I'm going to start off slip stitch knot. That never counts for anything. I hope that I stay on focus, because I notice lately sometimes I'm too focused in. So let's hope this is going to work out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to do the slip stitch, and I'll let you know how many chains I will do. I don't know yet at this point, because I'm going to see the size and then stop there. Okay. Okay, everyone. So I've done 78 chains. I don't know the size that it's going to be yet, so I'm just going to go with the flow. I'm going to come back 1, 2, 3 on my 4th. Make sure that when you do this chain, actually not on my 4th, on my 5th, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When you do this chain stitch, use a size hook bigger, just to make sure that you don't tighten the stitch here, or it's not going to look pretty once you put all these stitches in. Okay, so I'm going to do double crochet all the way to the end, and I'll meet you at the end of my last one so we can work together in it. Okay, and I'll let you know how many double crochets I have done all the way to the end. Okay, so 1 per stitch. Okay, everyone, so without counting the very first one that we have, those 5 chains that we went to the 5th, so we have 4th chain, we went into the 5th. I have 73. If you want to count with that, it's 74, and I have 1 left here, but I'm not going to do that, so I can have the right amount to do my stitching. So I'd rather have extra than to be short, because with the extra we could always take out that last stitch. So that's that way. Having extra, it's easier to take down than to be missing. Okay, so 74 if you want to count everything, counting from the first one. That's what I'm going to be doing, is the count from the first one, 73, because we're going to be working on that loop that we did, those chains. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, and 4 chain. I'm going to come into that same last one of the 73, and I'm going to close in with slip stitch. So I'm going to come back in and I'm going to do a single and 2 chain, or you can do your 3 chain going up as you're used to. And we're also going to do no, we're going to be doing 1 per stitch all the way to the end. One per stitch. No, sorry, I'm going to do 3 double crochets. That's why it's important to bear with me and look at the video a little bit ahead. Okay, 3 double crochet. I'm going to skip. I did 1 chain. I'm going to skip 2 space. If you have the need to do 2 chain, if your tension is tight, then go ahead. And then double crochet into the next one. So on your 3rd double crochet, so I might have to do a 2 chain also, just to be on the safe side. So 2 chains, skip 2 space and into the 3rd one, double crochet. So we're going to be building groups of 3 double crochet. Guess I'll tuck in after this one. And then chain 2, and then again skip 1, 2 into the 3rd one. We're going to be doing this all the way to the end, to the last one, and then I'll meet you at the oval part. Okay, if you need to take out your markers, go ahead. If you don't have markers, you can use different color of thread, whatever you're using, to mark your last stitch. We'll be marking both sides just to make sure. I don't need to, but it's important that you guys do, because sometimes you'll feel lost and it's better that way for you. So I'm going to continue to do mine until the end, and then I'll let you know how many groups of 3 double crochet I have. Okay, everyone. So I've reached the last one, and then we have that chain. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 groups of 3. I'm going to do 2 chain. I'm going to come inside of that chain, the very last one, and do double crochet, 2 chain, another double crochet, 2 chain, another double crochet, chain 2, another double crochet. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, chain 2, 5, and chain 2, 6 double crochets, chain 2, and I'm coming in that first double crochet of the 73. Let me just check that it's not too much. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Probably going to do 5 instead of 6. I don't want it to overcrowd it. And bear with me on here because I'm creating this as I go. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chain, 5 double crochet and 2 chain space. And then my first double crochet of the 73. My second, so building those groups, again, those 15 groups. And like I said, if you want to put the marker, then go ahead. Trying to find my markers here somewhere. So I'm going to put my marker below, like that, and then you can put on either side here and here, and then 2 chain again. So it's not hard to see where we have to go. We're just following, skipping those 2 stitch. We're following where the groups are, creating those 15 groups again. Chain 2, skip 1, 2, and then to the third one. Okay, so at the other oval point we'll do the same thing. We'll create 5 double crochets and 2 chain space in between them. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end once I've completed this row. I'm going to call this row 1. We have 5 double crochets with 2 chain space. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end of my row. Okay, everybody, so I finished row 1, closed in with slip stitch. I'm going to do the walk to that first 2 chain with slip stitch. Okay, coming in that 2 chain, so going into row 2, single, 2 chain. I'm going to do again 3 double crochets. I'm going to try to see if I can get away with 1 chain only now and continue to do 3 double crochets. I don't want it to be a big hole for that reason. I like it to have it nice and closed in. So I'm going to try it this way. Doesn't matter the first one, it's 2 chain because we don't want the pattern to be pulling either. It works better on this row to do that 1 chain. Okay, 1 chain, and I'm trying to loosen it up. I don't want it too tight either, so it doesn't look too crumpled up either. So I'm doing 1 chain space only. Like I said, I didn't want the pattern to be pulling from the start. Now it should be okay. 1 chain, and then create your groups of 3 double crochet. Okay, so I'll meet you at the oval point. Okay, everyone, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 groups of 3, 1 chain. I'm coming directly in that 2 chain space, still doing only that 1 chain, and creating 2 double crochet groups. 1 chain, 2 double crochet, 1 chain into the next one. And at the other oval, we'll do the exactly same thing. 1 chain, 2 double crochets, so 1 chain in between them. So that means I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 groups of 2, and at the other oval you must have the same amount. And then again repeating 1 chain, coming directly inside of that 2 chain space, and creating those 3 double crochets. 1 chain. It looks like it's going to pull, but it won't, because the next row will have it fixed it out. Only doing that because we started with a 2 chain at the beginning, and that's okay because everything else will fall into place afterwards. Okay, so just continue to do that. This is row 2, and I'll meet you at the end of my row. All you have to do is just repeat what we've just done at this oval into the next oval. So this side you are to have 14 groups of 3 double crochet also. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end of my row 2. Okay, everyone, so we finished row 2, going into row 3. So what are we going to do? Instead of closing in with that slip stitch, we're going to go directly and do a single here, so we can end up on the middle like that, and then coming in and doing 3 double crochets. So single, 2 chain for my first double crochet, and 3, 1 chain. So we're going to complete again these groups. So we're always going to alternate. We'll be having always 15 groups in the next row, 14, 15, next row, 14. Okay, 1 chain and the 3 double crochets. So I'll meet you at just before the oval point. So I'm going to do the 3 double crochets here, and then 1 chain, and then I'll meet you here. This whole row will be 3 double crochets, okay, including on here. But I'll meet you there just to confirm things with you, okay? Okay, everyone. So done my 15 groups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Next row will be 14 groups only. So 1 chain, and we're doing the 3 double crochets on the oval. And of course, we'll repeat the same thing on the other side of the oval. Okay, so that's all there is to this row. 3, doing the 3 double crochets inside of that 1 chain space, and 1 chain in between. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now we're going to do the 3 double crochets. It's not hard to figure out. We know that it's right on top of the 3 double crochets here. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 chain, and continue with the 3 double crochets until the end. So I'll meet you at the beginning of row 4. Okay, everyone. So again, I'm going to close in. I'm not doing that 1 chain. I'm just going to close in with single. So going into row 4. So here we know it's part of the oval, okay, because we're right on top of the 2 there. We're going to come in and do single to chain my first double crochet, my second, 1 chain, coming back in. So I'm doing a shell, and all of the rest of the oval here will be the shell. So we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shells, okay, 1 chain, and now we continue with the 3 double crochets. But I'll meet you at the oval point once I've completed my groups here. So 3 double crochet, 1 chain, and then continue on. Okay, so I'll meet you just at the oval point. Okay, everyone. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Remember what I said? One row will be 15 groups. Next row, 14 groups. 1 chain. So we're right on top of those 2. That means we're at the oval. So I'm going to do the shell of 2 double crochets, 1 chain, and 2 more double crochets, 1 chain into the next one, 2 double crochets, 1 chain, and 2 more. 1 chain, and again. So we're supposed to have 6 shells of 2 chain here. 2 double crochet. I don't know why I said 2 chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 chain in between. This is my 5th. And my 6th. It ends right on top of that group of 2, the last group of 2. And then continue with your 14 groups of 3 double crochet. 1 chain, and now we start. It's right on top of that last group. So I'll meet you at the beginning of row 5. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 groups of shell. Okay, everyone. So going into row 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and starting row 5. So I'm going to do the walk into the center of this last shell from this oval. Okay, single 2 chain. So my first double crochet and my second. All 6 of them, including inside of the 1 chain, is going to be 2 double crochets. So 1 chain, and the rest will be 3 double crochets as we've been doing. So we fall right on top of that last double crochet here, right? And then 1 chain. Proceed with your 15 double crochet groups. I'll meet you at the oval point, so you'll know that you're on the right track. Okay, so we're going to do 15 groups, exactly how we started down here. Always 15, 14, 15, 14. Okay, am I in the right thing? 15, 14, 15, 14, 15. Okay, I've done my 15 groups of 3. It lands us right on top of that last one, just entering the first shell. So 1 chain, 2 double crochets only, 1 chain into that 1 chain space, 2 double crochets, 1 chain into the shell, 1 chain into 1 chain space, and the other side will be the same thing. Into the shell, and that's all you have to do to this row 5. One chain and start your groups of 3. So I'll let you know how many I have on the oval. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 groups of 2 double crochet. Okay, so you have to repeat the same thing on this side. Okay, everyone, closing in row 5 again, coming in, doing my single. I'm going to come back in. This is part of the oval. It's on top almost of the 2 here. Okay, single, 2 chain. This whole row 6 is groups of 3 double crochet, including the oval. 1 chain, just doing 3 double crochets all the way around and 1 chain space in between. So we'll be doing on that 1 chain 3 double crochets, okay, groups all the way around. I'll meet you at the end of my row 6. Okay, everyone, so closing row 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, again coming in at last or that first double crochet and closing in with single. This row 7 will be a repeat of the 3 double crochets inside of that 1 chain space. So I'm coming back in, single, 2 chain, and continuing to do those groups of 3. So row 7 is a repeat of row 6, 3 double crochets all the way around in 1 chain space in between the groups. That's all there is to it with this row. That's including in the oval 3 double crochets all the way around. I'll meet you at the end of row 7 and at the beginning of row 8. Okay, everyone, closing out row 7 into row 8, coming back in again with that single. I've already put my marker lined up. This is part of the side, so this is still part of the oval. You can line it up exactly by the bottom one here, the last 3 double crochets. Coming in, I'm doing those shells of 2 double crochet again. So this is part of the oval, 1 chain and 2 double crochets. Okay, and then 1 chain, and then continue to do your shells of 2 until the marker, and then doing the groups of the 3 double crochets. This is still part of the oval. One chain, and now doing the 3 double crochets. So we should have 14 groups of 3 double crochets. So I've done my 14 groups of the double crochet of the 3. Okay, so it falls like right on top of my marker here. Now I'm going to do the shells. 2 double crochet, 1 chain, 2 double crochet into the next one. I'm going to continue to do mine, and I'll let you know how many shells I have at the oval. Okay. So far I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 12. So I should have 12 shells of 2 double crochet. Okay, everyone, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, closing in row 8. I'm closing in with that single, coming back in, single, 2 chain, my first double crochet. So at the oval we're going to be doing the 2 double crochets inside of that chain space and in the shell. 1 chain. We're still in the oval. Remember, the marker is there. 1 chain, 2 double crochet. It's going to be like this all the way around. Where the oval is 2 double crochet, and then the rest is 3 double crochet. So I'm going to do this 2 double crochet until my mark point. So I'm on my last shell. We have 12 shells, by the way. 1 chain, and now I'm going to start the 3 double crochet groups until my marker at the other side of the oval. One chain, and then continue on. So doing those 3 double crochets. One chain space. Okay, so again, I'm going to do my 3 double crochets until here. Obviously, my marker is there. Or actually until here, my marker. And then on the first shell, we start the 2 double crochets. Okay, so my marker is here. I'm going to bring it up. So the groups of 3 double crochet will be until here, and then shell, we're going to do 2 double crochet, 1 chain, 2 double crochet, 1 chain, 2 double crochet, 1 chain. I'll let you know afterwards how many groups of 2 double crochet we have. Okay, everyone, so I have 15 groups of 3, and I have 23 groups of 2 at the oval. Okay, so we're going to close in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, row 9, going into row 10. So I'm closing in and I'm doing 3 double crochets in all of the row, all the way around, including the oval. Okay, so groups of 3 double crochet on this row 10, 1 chain in between, and we're going to do the same thing on the oval, just groups of 3 double crochet. Okay, so on each 1 chain space we're doing 3 double crochets, including the oval. I'm each at the end of my row 10. I don't know if my volume was down or not, but this is row 10. I'm just going to repeat it. So we have on row 9 23 groups of 2 double crochet on the oval, 15 groups of 3. Okay, just want to make sure you guys understood. And we had 12 groups on row 8 on the oval of the shells, 12 groups on the oval. And so now we're on row 10. We're doing 3 double crochet per 1 chain space all the way around, including the oval part. So row 9 on this row, we had 23 groups of 2, marker to marker, and 15 groups of 3. I think my volume was off for some reason. So I just wanted to make sure that you guys understood what I was saying and not just see my hands going and not hearing a voice. Okay, so this is row 10. I'll meet you at the end. 3 double crochet per 1 chain space. Okay, everyone, so closed off row 10. I'm going to go into row 11. This time I'm coming in with the white. So I'm going to do that slip stitch knot. You can start where we usually been starting our rows. Well, usually where we started our rows, I should say. So I'm going to start on that first double crochet of the 3 double crochets as we normally would start the row. And I'm going to do a single and 2 chains. So that's my first double crochet. Now I'm going to do 1 per stitch in all of the double crochets, including the 1 chain space. But I'm coming inside of that 1 chain. If you want to go over, go ahead. I'm doing it in between the stitch. So 1 double crochet per stitch, and inside of that 1 chain space. I want to keep a nice clean cut line with the gray. And this is what we're going to do all the way around. This is row 11. So I'll meet you at the end of my row. Including the oval, we're doing 1 double crochet and 1 inside of that 1 chain stitch. Okay, so that's all we're doing. Okay, everyone, going to row 12. Now, row 12 is just single crochet on each stitch, but I'm grabbing back loops only. Single crochet on each stitch using back loop. Including on the oval. So just 1 per stitch. This is row 12. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. That's all we're doing. Just single crochet 1 per stitch, including in the oval. No increases, for now at least. So I'll meet you at the end of my row. Okay, everyone, so I finished that row with the singles. Now, before I even go any further, it will be much easier for us to do this while it's still short. We can grab onto the pattern better. Slip stitch knot. Now, this row we're going to do is going to be between a double crochet and a single. And we're going to start anywhere. Grab the thread from the back to the front, and we're going to be doing slip stitch only. For that reason, I didn't cut my thread so we can continue to do what we need to do. So coming into the next one and just slip stitch, okay? Into the next stitch, just slip stitch, and when you get to the end, do your tucking in and your knots to secure everything together. Okay, so 1 per stitch. Don't tighten it too much because then it will tighten the pattern. Won't look pretty. So have a consistent tension. If you need to use a hook size bigger because your tension is too tight, then go ahead. Okay, so just slip stitch 1 per stitch all the way around, and cut your thread, tuck in your loose ends, and you're good to go. It gives it a beautiful, nice little effect to the pattern. And you can use either gold or silver if you're doing the Christmas themes. Be perfect to do this in the gold or silver or white or red, whatever colors you're using, or the green. So I'll meet you at the end of my row. Just slip stitch. Okay, everyone. So I'm not going to count the slip stitch as a row. So we left off with the singles on row 12, going to row 13. I'm going to go up. Actually, I'm going to come back in that same stitch and doing single, 2 chain. I'm going to skip 1, 2, and I'm going to come on the third one and do a double crochet. Only for the first one, it's going to be like this, okay? With the chain, obviously. And then 1, 2, 3 for double crochet. We're doing X's, and 2 for chain space. I'm coming in the where we connected both double crochets, and I'm going to do double crochet. So we have our first X on here. Okay, now roll twice on your hook, so we have 3 loops. Coming back into that same one, take out 2 and complete, skip 1, 2 into the third one, take out 2, take out 2, take out 2, and the last 2. So obviously we already have that double crochet like we did here. Chain 2, coming where we've closed off both, doing double crochet. So now we have 2 X's. Okay, roll twice on your hook, come back into that same one, take out 2 only, skip 1, 2 into the third one, take out 2, and the last 2, chain 2, come where we've connected, and do double crochet. So we have 3 X's. Now what's important here is to have even number of X's. So if we need to make an adjustment at the end, then we will. We have to have even numbers. Oops, no chain. Roll twice on your hook, come back into that last one, the same one. Always connecting 2 on the same stitch. Skip 2 stitch into the third. Chain 2. Let me just check something here. Okay. Let me just see something. I don't want it to be overpowering too much of the X's. So I'm going to probably try with a skipping only marker to marker, okay? I'm going to try to skip 4 space. So let's say you did your single and your 2 chain. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to come on the 4th instead of 3, okay? 1, 2, 3 for double crochet and 2 for space in between them. Coming where we connected. So my first X into the same one, take out 2, skip 1, 2, 3. I'm going to go into the 4th, see if this works for me. Roll twice on your hook, come back into the same one, take out 2, skip 2, 3 into the 4th. Only marker to marker, and then on the oval, we'll probably only skip 2 and go into the 3rd. Chain 2. Into the same one, take out 2, skip 1, 2, 3 into the 4th. Double crochet into the same one, take out 2 and complete 1, 2, 3, go into the 4th. So I've started from marker, okay, and I'll do until my marker, and then come back to you on it to make sure that we are on the same track. Okay. Okay, everyone. So from marker, okay, to marker, I have 15 X's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 by skipping those 3 going into the 4th. Now I'm going to see if it works out with the oval. If not, then I will have to only skip 2. Let me see. So I'm going to continue to see the 4. Skip 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 on my 4th. If it does not pull, then fine. If not, I will have to skip only 2 and go into the 3rd. 2, 3 on my 4th. So I'm going to continue to do it. If anything, I'll come back and let you know if I had to change the plan. So far so good, but remembering that I'm not fully yet into that curve. So I'm going to see how it plays out, okay? I'll come back to you once I have done a few more to see if it's not pulling. Okay, everyone, so I did skip in all of them. 3 went into the 4th. It gives me enough, and once we do the next row, we'll straighten out better. And once we block, even better. So far, I have 74 X's. I'm going to do 76, so I'm going to come back in. This time I'm going to skip 1, 2, and come on the 3rd one. Okay, so just a little adjustment here at the end. Chain 2. Coming back in that same one. And now I'm coming on that very first one we did. Remember, it's always 2 on the same stitch. So I'm just gonna close in my 76. So doing my last double crochet there, coming on top here. Now I'm just going to recount to make sure that we are an even number. I believe I have 76. I made the adjustment, skip 2, went into the 3rd on that one. That's not bad for creating as I'm going. So I have 76 X's, okay? We have to have even number. Now, I'm going to come back in, and I'm going to do a single and 2 chain for my double crochet. I'm going to come not on this one here, but on the next one, and do my we're doing X's again, okay? Right on top. And then 1, 2, 3 for double crochet, and 1, 2, 3 chain this time for space in between them. Come in where we've closed in, and we have the first X done. Again, coming back in that same stitch, take out 2 into the next one, take out 2, take out 2, and the last 2, chain 3, 1, 2, 3. not chain 3. Yes, chain 3, I don't know why. Coming in where we've closed in and doing the double crochet. So we have X over X. Roll twice again on your hook, come in on the same one, take out 2, come into the next one, take out 2, take out 2, take out 2, and the last 2. 1, 2, 3 chain, and closing in with double crochet. So we're going to repeat this all the way around the same way, back into that same stitch, into the next one, chain 3, coming in, closing in where we've closed those first ones, and again take out 2, come on the next one, and just repeating, chain 3, closing in, okay, so that's what we're going to do all the way around, including in the oval. All right, so if there's any changes at the mark point at the oval, I'll let you know, but we should be good with 3 chain. Okay, everyone, so I'm down to my very last one. So I've already done that X, coming in, doing the incomplete triple there, remembering we always have 2 in the same stitch, so coming into that very first one we did and doing my last X, chain 3, do your double crochet and close in on that very first one we did. I'm going to cut my thread now and come back in with the gray. Okay, everyone, so we finished row 14 with that second row of X's. I'm going to start where we usually start, with a single and 2 chain. We're going to build groups of 2 or shells of 2 double crochet, 2 chain, 2 more double crochet, chain 2 into the next X with single, chain 2 into the next with the shell. And this is how we're going to proceed all the way around. 2 double crochet, 2 chain, and 2 double crochet again, chain 2 into the next one, single, chain 2 into the next one, shell. Okay, so we're going to do this all the way around. I'll meet you at the end of my row. If you find that you get to the oval and it's too tight, you can do a 3 chain in between instead of 2. All right, so I'll meet you at the end of my row. Okay, everyone, so finished row 15, going into the last row, row 16. So I've closed in with slip stitch. I'm going to go in the center of the shell, single, 2 chain. I'm going to do 3 double crochet shells this time to close off the pattern. 1, 2, 3 chain, coming in, closing in, slip stitch, 1, 2, 3, 4 chain in the same place that we closed, always here, slip stitch, 1, 2, 3 chain in the same stitch, close in with slip stitch, and do 3 more double crochets. Now when you close in with slip stitch, you shall know that your motif stays nice and tight and closed. If you close in with a single, it's going to have an opening. 1, 2, 3 chain, coming in that single with single, 1, 2, 3 chain into the next one and repeat the shell. Oops, almost knocked my camera. So 3 double crochets, 1 2 3 chain, come in where you've closed that last double crochet, picot 1 2 3 4 chain into that same stitch, slip stitch 1 2 3 into the same one, slip stitch. So we have 3 picots, 2 of 3 chain and the middle one of 4. Coming in, doing those 3 double crochets again. We're going to repeat this all the way around and you're pretty much done with the pattern. I hope you guys enjoyed this new creation of mine. This is for a set that I created. I will be doing the other 2 in Christmas colors, so you guys have an idea how it looks also in the Christmas colors, okay? So stay tuned for that. I will link all the other ones once I've created the other tutorials for the rest of the set below in the description box. All of them will have the links to it. I will have also the measurements of this once I block it in the description box below. I don't write patterns, so don't ask me if I have a written pattern. A lot of you keep doing that, and I mentioned that quite a bit. So 3 double crochets, 1 2 3 chain, come in, single, 1 2 3 chain. The cat, neighbor's cat must be around, dog is going crazy. 2 3, and then just repeat. So okay, I think it came out beautifully. There wasn't that much adjustment I had to create. It's quite big to have it all display here on the table. I usually block with a little bottle of laundry softener and a bit of water mix, spray it, and I light iron steam over it just and stretch it with my hands. It stays perfectly fine. Like I said, the smaller round one, I will have to do the tutorial in the Christmas theme, and I have the bigger one, which I will do also the tutorial on the Christmas theme. Okay, but I will leave only the measurement of the oval one below. Okay, so thank you so much, everybody. God bless you. Make sure that if you're not subscribed yet, do so. You know it's free. It helps us creators out, and give a thumbs up on the video. I send you much love, much hugs, and take care of yourselves and each other. Till next time, everybody. Bye-bye.